Hey everyone, it's Rob with Passport to the Parks, and today is Friday, June the 14th, and I'm down here at Epcot's International Gateway where they've unwrapped a majority of the gondolas here. I would say 80% of them are unwrapped. Behind me, I do see some still wrapped ones, but a lot of the unwrapped ones as well. So it looks really, really pretty. I'm going to show you the station coming in and out, maybe some of Ratatouille as well. We'll take a look at the construction over there. I'm going to try to beat the rain. It's really getting cloudy and humid here, so come along with me and we'll have some fun. And here we can see actually coming over the water at the International Gateway, over the Ratatouille construction. They're starting and stopping the line as usual, just part of the testing. But we can definitely see that a majority of the gondolas are unwrapped. There are some that are still wrapped. And again, I'm not sure if those are going to be special ones or they just haven't unwrapped them yet. But it is awesome to finally see most of the Disney Skyliner gondolas all uncovered. There's so much progress. Hollywood Studios looks amazing. Art of Animation and Pop Century looks absolutely gorgeous over Hourglass Lake. And now, of course, we have the gondolas coming into the International Gateway. The colors are so bright, so beautiful as they come in. Awesome that the friendship boat is leaving there as well. So this is really going to turn into a pretty heavy transportation hub down here. You're going to have a lot of people coming on and off of the Skyliner, a lot of people with the friendship boats, a lot of pedestrian traffic as well. But they're definitely handling it. They're doing a lot of changes and expansion with the ticketing and security down here. I really can't show you too much with that because I'm not allowed to really film security, and I respect that. But they are definitely expanding down here. They're making a lot of room for people to get in and out. Now they have raised the walls around the station here at the International Gateway, which is kind of disappointing, but understandable because they're doing so much construction down here. But we still can get a pretty good glimpse of the gondolas, at least going over the Friendship Boat dock. And then coming back in. Once this fence finally comes down, it is truly going to be beautiful to look at. The fences were lower on one of my previous trips here, so you can definitely see some footage, inside the station and how great that looks in there. But the fences are a little higher now, so just something we have to deal with for the time being. Get a few more gondolas coming out. Oh, they're going to stop the yellow one right here in front of us. As you can see, the clouds are really starting to get thick behind us, which means we're going to have some rain coming in. It is uncomfortably humid today, and this rain really needs to come, maybe cool us down a little bit. Kind of zoom in a little bit. You can see that reflective mirror glass on the outside of the gondola there. That is definitely going to help to keep the UV rays down, keep the sunshine out, keep those gondolas a lot cooler. There's certain angles where you can actually see inside through that reflective glass, but for the most part, you really can't see inside, so guests will have some privacy. Definitely on the character gondolas, you can't really see inside. Be curious to see how picture taking will be out of those character gondolas. I'm assuming it'll be like a wrapped vehicle or like one of the wrapped buses. It'll be darker inside, but you should still be able to take some pictures out of those. Definitely should be able to take pictures out of the tinted glass for the unwrapped gondolas. Always fun to watch that friendship boat go by. I figured while we are down here, might as well get some shots of the Ratatouille construction as well. The facade of the building is really, really looking amazing. Pretty much all filled in. You can really get the idea of what it's going to look like now. Before it was just all steel beams and just the infrastructure, and now we can definitely see what the facade is going to look like. We zoom out a little bit. That is the building that we believe is going to be the new crepe restaurant. That is coming along pretty well. So what's going to happen is you're going to enter over in the France area, and you would walk along this walkway here, which they are doing some expansion back there because there's going to be a lot of people coming back and forth.
Actually,
this, I believe,
by Disney.
Sorry about that, got a little interrupted, but like I said, the guests will walk back here. This is the only entrance that'll come in and out of the Ratatouille section back here. And then there's kind of a courtyard area in the back. Then of course we have the amazing gondolas going overhead that we know a majority of them are being unwrapped here at the International Gateway. So the views coming in and out of here are just going to be absolutely gorgeous. Watch the gondolas moving slowly over the Paris skyline. A very cloudy Paris skyline today. Someone had asked before what these white tags at the top of the towers were. We saw them over at Hollywood Studios, and that one said THS, and somebody came up with 2 Hollywood Studios, which makes sense. And this one says TIG, which could be 2 International Gateway, but when I think about it, it's probably Tower International Gateway, and this would be Tower number 25, and then Tower Hollywood Studios. I'm sure they have Tower Pop Century Art of Animation or Caribbean Beach, those kind of things. So just a little interesting tidbit, and we get our view blocked by a covered gondola, but that's okay. They're beautiful. I was really hoping as I wait around here looking at some of the wrapped gondolas still that they might be holding off on something special. And for the most part, I've just seen what we've already seen so far. There's a Monsters Inc. one that went by. Scrooge McDuck went by. Here's an uncovered one. The Frozen one. I saw the Clarabelle Cow one. I was really hoping that maybe there was something special that they left, these last 10 or 15 gondolas wrapped, but it does not appear to be that way. I did hear a rumor that they were going to pay some sort of a tribute to the old Skyway and have one decorated like one of the old Skyway cars, but I have not seen that either, unless they might unveil that a little later on. That was just a rumor though, but it would be very cool if we were to see something like that. There's the Zootopia gondola going overhead now. You can finally see the other side with Nick Wilde and Judy Hopps. It's pretty overcast, so it's kind of hard to see them. Another covered one coming in. Can't really make out what that is. That might be Stitch, but I'm not 100% sure. They keep, stopping and starting. So it does appear that the gondolas are going to be running in the clockwise motion here. The other stations run in the counterclockwise motion. They will run these counterclockwise to load them back into the yard. Just the way the gondolas enter the Caribbean Beach, it's easier to load them counterclockwise. But they do seem to be running in the clockwise motion here. These seem to be all covered gondolas coming in. We get little patches of covered and then a big patch of the uncovered gondolas. There's a red Pirates gondola. You kind of see it under the wrapping. It's really going to start to rain here, so I'm trying to hold out for as long as I can. All right, so we're picking up a little speed here. Some more uncovered gondolas coming in finally. See what ends up coming overhead. This rain is just starting to pick up a little bit, but the best thing about that is we get a cool breeze with it. The humidity level has dramatically dropped. So most of the uncovered ones are going to clear out of here, and we're going to have more of the uncovered ones coming in. Is that Ratatouille?
Wow, I can't believe
A lot of just the plain colored ones. We think that possibly we'll see more wraps in the future. That's why we have so many uncovered gondolas left, or unwrapped gondolas, or character wraps. They're saving, so if there's a new movie that comes out and they want to get a new wrap on these, they can do that, which I think is a fantastic idea. Can't wait to see new ones in the future. We'll wait to see what else comes over our head here. Yeah, a lot of just the plain colors coming in. All right, now we should have all unwrapped ones coming in and out of the station. There's the Wreck-It Ralph gondola coming in there. It's like they're starting to slow down. Yep, they stopped them again. Get a nice shot of one of my favorite gondolas, the Princess and the Frog. You got Mama Odie on the back. They stopped it right there for us so we can get a nice shot. Let's take a closer look at the new building over here. Again, we believe that's going to be the Crepe Restaurant. And all of the uncovered gondolas. And a lot of the construction being done to widen the pathway over here. All right, we can see all the uncovered gondolas down the line here. They're just starting to move again. Oh, they're moving and stopping, moving and stopping. Gotta love the testing process. But that looks really, really cool. Really pretty with all of them uncovered. Get a nice shot inside the station. We backed up a little bit so we can see over the fence. Very pretty to see all the colors inside the station. Take one last look before we leave down here. Got them all uncovered. Such a pretty view, especially with that Ratatouille. Once Ratatouille is done, this is going to be such a gorgeous view coming in and out of Paris. You can see what the station looks like on this side as well. Gondolas parked on the inside. Do have one of the yellow gondolas parked up on the haul rope though, so that's always cool. Here's a fantastic shot of the Ratatouille facade. That is outstanding how far they've come with that. You can see the Eiffel Tower there as well with all the gondolas. Really, really great. Decided to make a quick trip over to the boardwalk parking lot so we can see the gondolas going through and overhead. They're actually stopped right now, but that's okay. We're gonna look at the 90-degree turn as well once I flip around. Gondolas look really great inside that 90-degree turn. And again, that will turn and head down Buena Vista Drive and take you to the Riviera Resort and eventually on to the Caribbean Beach. So the water weights that they use for the load testing, one of them must have burst inside of this yellow gondola. And it's actually leaking down onto the parking lot at the boardwalk. A little bit of a temporary rainstorm. And there goes our raining gondola as it travels down through the parking lot. That's okay. We can definitely use the rain today. That's a really cool view. Really nice extended shot. And again, that is going into the International Gateway. So that's where we were just at. So you'll be traveling over this parking lot if you're coming from the Caribbean Beach or the Riviera and eventually into Epcot's International Gateway. All right, everyone, so there you have it. There's about 80% of the gondolas are unwrapped here at Epcot's International Gateway and through the boardwalk here. And that makes for probably about 95% of all the gondolas for the Disney Skyliner, and all three lines have now been unwrapped. They look amazing. Things are progressing so quickly here. I'm very excited. Got to see some really cool footage of the Ratatouille construction as well. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I'll definitely be keeping an eye on everything that's going on here with the Skyliner. So if you have not subscribed here on YouTube, I really would appreciate that. We just made our 10,000 subscriber mark. So if you want to become one of those new subscribers, it'd be much appreciated. And definitely check out passporttotheparks.com as well. You can see all kinds of great articles and information there. Always appreciate you guys being here. Until the next time, you guys have a great day. We'll talk to you very, very soon. Bye-bye.